Hello. Big movements happening as a brand as a whole, not just for one launch. देखती हूँ दिन कैसा आ जाता है type.
But you tell me stupid lies. Oh, you think you can escape now and got it all just figured out. You can fake it.
Hi, hello, properly wala. Good morning. Welcome to today's vlog. It is time to film a wear test. You guys have been asking for this stuff for a while. I'm going to sit and swatch, and I have Sheikh over here, and nobody else is coming today, Divyesh, because I was like letting him work from home this entire week because he has a little bit of a leg injury. Nikita is working from home in Indore for the rest of the week, like I told you yesterday. I have Shaky Wakey over here. Hi, Shaky Wakey. Who is helping me get things in place, and my setup over here is also ready. I am about to sit and film this also for the reel. I will come back here and tell you what the application and everything is like, and I'll show you also, don't worry. Bunch of admin things that actually really needs to be done on priority because we have a couple of big movements happening as a brand as a whole, not just for one launch on Verified. So I really need to jump on some of those calls today, like without fail. I'm gonna do this foundation bit and then I'm gonna jump into admin work. I'll come back and shoot the rest of the things also at some point. देखती हूँ दिन कैसा आ जाता है type. Yeah, updating you. I had 2 breakfasts today. I had a little bit of the keema and then I had an eggs Kejriwal. So I'm a hungry girl today. Okay, so I have the Nykaa foundation and the K concealer on me right now. In case you haven't seen that short, so I was going to go up after this, let me tell you. First off, in terms of application, both the products were really good. The foundation went on really nicely and easily. They sent me 3 shades in PR. I used honey and olive, mixed them to get this entire kind of look. Honey by itself was too deep and olive was too light, so I just had to find a combination of mixing them and making that shade work for me, which I think I have done. It was looking a little bit dark at some point in the middle, and then I threw in some more olive, a little bit more olive, to really make it work, and I really like the way it's looking on me. It is matte, but it's a comfortable matte. It's not bothering me even though I have dry skin. It's not feeling heavy. That's Paro Khala doing kitchen work at the back. It's feeling really nice and lightweight, which I really appreciate about it. Of course, we're going to do the wear test and see कि टिकता कितना है, move होता है, budge होता है, lines आते हैं, नहीं आते हैं, laugh lines, all of that हम देखेंगे through the course of the day. The concealer application was superb. It felt like a luxury concealer because it went on, and at one point of time I thought, oh my god, have I taken a little extra of this shade? 150, the second one I used, and it wasn't. It blended super nicely because of course I was working with this foundation, which at that point of time was not completely settled yet, because the foundation will take a beat to settle, which is normal. I mixed 2 different shades of the concealer. I mixed the shade 175, which is a little bit more deep and yellow, and then I added a neutral 150 on top of it. So I really like the way it first just flattened out and then brightened up my under eyes. You can easily tell the difference in the blending process, that हाँ ये ऐसे हो रहा है, ये ऐसे हो रहा है, पहले flat out हो रहा है और फिर brighten हो रहा है. I'm gonna try this out in a couple of my other foundations also to see how well it does with other formulations, but this in itself today, so far in terms of application, I'm really happy with both the products. Giving you a little bit of a close up over here. I'm of course showing you stuff on the side also while we do this and edit. By the way, I did set my under eyes with Fit Me. The reason I chose Fit Me is because I didn't want to try out a new under eye powder also. You know, the K loose powder didn't work for me from the other day. I wanted a powder I knew I could trust. So if something goes wrong, it is the fault of the concealer. It is not the fault of the loose powder. I am seeing a little bit of lines. Just now I checked in the mirror. I am seeing a little bit of lines forming over here. But let's see how bad it gets. If it's bearable, it's not a problem. I'll tell you guys what I think about it. But so far so good. In terms of application, I would give the concealer an 8 on 10 and I would give the foundation a 7 on 10, which is pretty good in all honesty, genuinely. So I'm happy with it. I'm gonna sit and eat something now because I am hungry. I don't know why I'm so hungry today. I got my period and I'm a little bit of a like And today is also like that heat wave day here in Mumbai, so the ACs are on in all the rooms, and today is one of those days where I'm feeling like pushing through. We can do this. Okay, I told you I was sitting for lunch like over an hour ago. I got swamped with verified work and calls. The foundation is still going strong, although I don't like that there is... I'll take you to the window after I finish eating and show you the under eye lines like properly. That's like bothering me a little bit. For lunch today we have noodles and black pepper chicken. Ghar ka bana hua Chinese food is fast becoming my favorite. बहुत भूख लगी है. I'll do a little check-in and show you the under eyes right after khana, promise. Okay, bringing you in real close. When I look up, can you see the lines over here? दिख रहे हैं सामने ऐसे. मुझे मिरर में दिख रहे हैं, but यहाँ पे ऐसे lines दिख रहे हैं. When I'm looking up.
Yeah.
So I think that the concealer is a little bit creasy. Maybe I'll try and build it up a little bit more. Like I'll use a little more product. So I don't want to completely dismiss it, because when I was applying it, it blended beautifully. So definitely want to give some, bonus points for that. Here, I'll look up and show you. I hope the lines are showing. Are they showing?
Yeah, they are.
Right? The foundation is doing good. It's cracking up very, very little. Very, very little means ये तो कैमरा पे दिख भी नहीं रहा है उतना. बहुत ही कम क्रैकिंग अप हो रहा है यहाँ पे, और इसको मैंने सेट नहीं किया है. आई डिड नॉट सेट द फाउंडेशन. आई ओनली सेट द कंसीलर ओवर हियर विद फिट मी, नथिंग एल्स. Excuse me. But the foundation is doing pretty well. The cracking this slightly does not bother me genuinely. I'm really impressed with how nice and matte it is, and as someone who has dry skin, it takes a lot for a matte finish foundation to genuinely impress me. I say that because I start feeling product very easily on my face. So I'm one of those instant detectors of हाँ ये lightweight है पर ये lightweight नहीं है. Like I'm able to segregate the two types of makeup, base makeup, very, very quickly because of that reason. So I like that it's very lightweight. I like that it's sitting on my face without really making lines as such. On this side, it's cracking a little more than this side. I want to give a little bit of a disclaimer here and also say that if you have troubled skin, acne skin, very textured skin, all of which is very natural, let me tell you that, I think you might need to build up on this foundation. I built up only to try and get the shade right, but I didn't build up from a coverage point of view. So the coverage factor came in very easily. It is a medium coverage. I didn't even try to push this up to full coverage, but I don't think this will do a full coverage job. It's very, very thin. So for daily wear, would I recommend this? I would, but we will wear this through the day and I'll do final thoughts then. But as of right now, is this a feel and a foundation that I could reach for like general daily wear? Yeah, I think so. Hello. That was so bloody weird. I just did like that.
That is cool.
It's the heat wave day 2 in Bombay. So Shaky and I are having electoral, and we've put घर के अभी सारे ACs on है. नहीं, अभी एक ही on है. बहुत गर्मी आज बॉम्बे में, and I know before like ठंड के टाइम पे I have to say Delhi people sorry, but हमारे लिए ठंड है. वैसे ही sorry Delhi people, हमारे लिए ये गर्मी. But it's true, their summers are worse than ours and their winters are cooler than ours. But for us, this is hot, so I'm just putting that disclaimer here. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a makeup update over here. Gonna insert a really weird picture over here right now. The under eyes are cracking up a little bit. The makeup on the face also, if you see that picture closely, is a little bit discolored here and there. You know what I think? I think this foundation, if you want decent proper medium coverage, right now I don't think I should call it medium anymore. I was thinking medium earlier. I think it's a little bit more sheerish. Needs to be set with something. I have not set the foundation at all, like I mentioned earlier. I've let the foundation just be. Plus it's really hot, so make sure maybe you use some powder on top of it or some setting spray on it at the end of it. It just needs a little bit of a airbrush kind of a thing, if you know what I mean. But I think otherwise, I mean, so still liking the concealer more than I'm liking the foundation for some strange reason. Just gonna put that out there.
Now you got it all just figured out. You can
I need to address something in this vlog that I have given you hints for previously, and then I got COVID and then I couldn't share information with you, but few vlogs ago, I told you about how I'm on the digital cover of a magazine in March, and it's been so exciting to be part of this because it's such a huge thing for me. I've been on my first ever magazine cover was for Femina many years ago. I'll insert a picture over here for you, and of course I feel really blessed and fortunate, and I'm so grateful that I've gotten so much of press support over the years, a lot of resources of which I tapped into to try and get mileage for verified when I launched the brand and all of that. I have been really lucky in that sense. I've worked really hard, and that hard work has paid off, alhamdulillah. And this month I'm on the digital cover for iDiva. I'm gonna take you guys behind the scenes to that shoot, snippets from that day's vlog, that weekend's vlog, which I had to cut out because of course you kind of have to hold on to sharing all the behind the scenes till the coverage actually comes out from the publication themselves. So let's do a quick flashback and go on to the day of the shoot, because I think that might be a little bit of fun for me to be able to share with you.
So much.
When I started getting all of these experiences, okay, we are back in real time. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching that little snippet, that little behind the scenes kind of action from that day. The final cover looked something like this, and I'm so excited about how it turned out. Honestly, it is 8:10 p.m, which means I've been wearing this foundation for about 8.5 hours at this point. So I thought let's do one final check-in before I end Aaj Ka vlog, bring you a little bit closer. I think this is going to be a great daily wear foundation. I do think that I should have taken a little bit more product if I really wanted more coverage. I think that this will work really beautifully if you have good skin, but I'm also curious to see how it might work out for people who may not necessarily have conventionally good skin. Like if you have textured skin or if you have acne problems and stuff like that, I'm curious to see how it might do for that, because it's not exactly full coverage unless you really build it up. The concealer has my heart, despite the under eye creasing, which I'm going to work on and try again. I'll probably try this again tomorrow itself. I'm very curious to see how that might play out. I just think that these are little, maybe I needed to blend it more before applying the setting powder. One of the things with loose powder is that if you go ahead and apply it without completely blending and setting your concealer down, then it's like you're setting those lines, but the lines have not increased from afternoon, which is something that I've noticed, and it's something that I like. So I definitely see myself giving both of these products a shot once again, the foundation as well as the concealer. I'm going to leave links to both of them down below. I do leave affiliate links down there most of the time, so if you ever do buy from there, it costs you the same amount of money, but at the same time, as a creator, you support me because I sometimes get commissions of those purchases. Not for all brands, not for all platforms, not for all products also for that matter, but most times it does work out. So thank you for supporting me. If you've ever bought things through my links down from here or from my story swipe ups or whatever. The webfam comment shout out for today goes to Madhuri. Thank you for always talking to me in the comments. You know I love you. I'm gonna see you in the next one, and I'm vlogging every day now. Swear I am. Bye.